Today, we are performing a occupational health and safety and health practices. Occupational health and safety, or OHS, focuses primarily on protecting employees in the workplace from accident, injuries, exposure to harmful substances. While accidents can happen at any time, it is still the employer's responsibility to ensure that they take steps to reduce the risk of incidents and maintain a safe working environment, prioritizing. Example: reduce risk or accidents or injuries by identifying and mitigating hazards. Number 2. Improve efficiency and productivity due to fewer employees missing work from illness or injury. Number 3. Improve employees' relation and morale. A safer work environment is a less stressful work environment. Number 4. Reduce costs associated with accidents or injuries. Healthcare and rehabilitation costs. Losses in productivity impact on employees' well-being. Number 5. Lower insurance premium resulting from fewer workplace incident and workers' compensation claims. It's no secret that all industries have safety hazards of some sort. The most important aspect of good occupational health and safety policy is identifying this hazard and ensuring that employees have the training, safety equipment, and other resources needed to work safely. Failure to implement effective policies and precautions can lead to injuries, reduced productivity due to absence or lost skilled labor, workers' compensation claims, and possible penalties from the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, or OSHA.
There are several types of hazard employees may be exposed to depending on their industry. First is physical hazard are environmental factors that can lead to injuries. This includes exposed electrical wirings, failing objects, wet floors, and other conditions that can cause slips, falls, cuts, and other injuries. Some physical hazards don't need necessarily to make physical contacts to cause harm, such as excitement, noise levels, heats, and pressure. Second is biological hazard. Can lead to diseases, infections, and other serious health conditions. Mold and fungi, blood and other bloody fluid, bacteria, virus, sewage, and vermin are all examples of biological hazards. Using personal protection equipments or PPE is vital to preventing exposure to biological hazards and protecting your health. Third is chemical hazard. Can be healed as gases or vapors or come in contact with skin as a liquid or solid. They can cause skin irritation, burn, respiratory problems, blindness, or other serious health complications. Chemicals such as cleaning products, acid, pesticides, and petroleum products need to handle responsibility to prepare PPE to prevent exposure. Fourth is ergonomic hazards. Put strains on muscles, tendons, and other connected to the tissue of the body. They can result bad posture or dialysis, other chemical assistance, and repetitive or awkward lifting or movement. They can lead to musculoskeletal injuries such as muscle strain, ruptured or herniated disc, and carpal tunnel. Last is physiological hazard. Can lead to depression, constipation problems, intention, or neglected. This type of hazard includes work-related fatigue, harassment, and violence. This condition can in turn lead to moral issues, reduced productivity and quality of work, and increased risk of injury.
How to promote occupational health and safety in your workplace. Make sure that your OHS policies comply with all federal and state laws and regulations. Ensure that your staff is properly trained on all machinery and equipment that they may use in the workplace and are certified to operate them if required. Keep safety data sheets, STS or MSTS, for all chemical products in use at your workplace, and make sure that they are easily accessible by your employees. Have all necessary personal protective equipment, or PPE, such as hard hats, air protection, and respirators, readily available to all employees. Use tools and other equipment correctly and only for their intended purpose. Use mechanical assistance such as carts, dollies, or pallet jacks when lifting or moving heavy objects.
What is occupational health and safety? Occupational safety covers the risk factor in your workplace and potential safety hazards that could possibly cause injury. Occupational health, on the other hand, looks at potential health concerns and well-being. Thinks of safety as an employee's physical well-being and health as everything else, including mental health. Whether you're stacking shelves, studying a PhD, working from an office, or using heavy machinery, there are health and safety risks. That being the case, your employer has a responsibility to minimize those risks and reduce the likelihood of any workplace accident or mistreatment. And as we're about to explain, it isn't more than just their legal interest at to look after you. Why occupational health and safety is important? Occupational health and safety, OHS, may sound like a complicated concept, but simply put, it is all about protecting the health and safety of your workers. As an employer, you are legally responsible for the health and safety of your workers under Section 19 of the Work Health and Safety Act 2011. In this week's blog post, we discuss the health and safety requirements that should be aware of and why you should make OHS a core part of your day-to-day operations. Regardless of which industry you operate in, you need to take the time to identify the safety risks present in your workplace and take appropriate measures to keep your workers safe. If you are concerned about the time and money associated with implementing safe practices and equipment, HERS low OHS can benefit your business. It reduces injury and illness in the workplace. It improves employee productivity. It helps you retain your employees. It reduces the cost injury and workers' compensation. Remember, maintaining a healthy and safe work environment for your worker is your duty of care and not a choice. There are few things you can do to be compliant with Australia's OHS laws. Provide a safe working environment for your employees. Provide and maintain safe machinery and structures. Provide safe ways of working. Ensure safe use, handling, and storage of machinery, structures, and substance. Provide and maintain adequate facilities. Provide any information, training, instruction, or supervision needed for safety. Monitor the health of workers and conditions at your workplace.